I'm gonna be calm. It was a shitty job done at trying to recreate my text. And now I know that the mods I had, Waitress and Dark Angel, there's a reason I was always suspectful of them. Because they weren't genuine people. They're alts. They're sock accounts. Yeah, they're real people, but they're never going to say who they really are. And I don't want them to. I want them to protect their identity. YouTube, every one of you need to know that you need to protect your privacy on this platform, especially if someone doesn't like you for your views or beliefs or anything you've criticized or done in the past. You need to protect your identity at all cost on this platform because people, they will they character assassinate you and everything. I can't I guess I am going to take the officer's advice and actually follow what somebody says, even though it's not right. I'm going to have I'm going to have to delete things and restart all back over. And I don't even want to do that. But I don't know how else to get, I mean, until I change my cell phone number and stuff. You know, I keep things blocked, but they still text. I cannot believe I was sitting here talking to somebody who I thought's name started with an H. I don't know if the FBI will do anything. They helped me when I was a kid and I was getting messed with, but I think that had to do largely with the fact that when I went to the police station and my computer was up there, the police got DDoSed. So it became a federal thing. But this is federal. It should be, according to him, because it's happening through multiple jurisdictions. There's always an empty chat in here because there's nothing but a bunch of people watching me that hate and don't like me for who I am. They think that I'm an addict. They think all of them have different ideas about what they think is going on, but none of them know what the hell they're talking about. Even though I've explained and explained that I've been home now for a year and a half since I've gotten out of treatment. I'm still in treatment. I'm in recovery. I'm going to school. I'm trying to straighten up my life and not be and be a bum. I've always worked, but I wasn't born to no silver spoon family. They 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 fake those text messages. Those text messages that are on the so-called creator Dark Angel, whoever the hell that really even is, those messages are fake. I did say that if people wanted to be my mod, they'd have to message me on Instagram if they're not willing to like text me. Um, but I didn't get a text from anyone ever claiming to be Dark Angel, and I wasn't, gonna put my number. My number's already out there, so I don't know why I wouldn't even need to put it out. But she never texted me. Had she, I would have just asked if she wanted to go on Instagram or whatever, because my phone doesn't do it. I don't believe. I've never done it on my phone, no live video chat or whatever. But I just wanted to make sure that if I was going to have mods, that these people were really real individuals. I didn't care about their name or none of that. But I never texted her. And I did not text her. Like the way they show the videos is like I bothered her over and over and over and over and over, because in reality, if somebody wanted to be my mod and they weren't willing to have like a face to face chat or whatever with me, I'd just be like, okay, well then I'm sorry that you don't want to be a mod. That's it. That's a bunch of bullshit I've ever heard. Oh, the end game for them faking. I'm not saying she or whoever that picture of that girl that's on the page is doing it, but MC and them are doing it with the person's cooperation. I nor anybody really knows if that's a real person behind the account. Now, watch a bunch of people pop up all of a sudden and say, I know she's my best friend. I know. But how do we know even they? This is where this shit gets complicated. I can video my fucking messages and show you messages all the way back to last year. I don't delete my text. It's like an obsessive thing. I don't delete text messages because I've had issues with text, like having to show the text when someone has texted me before and death threatened me. The guy, I've told the story before. I had to get an EPO myself on a guy here locally, and that's not a lie. I've got to go back to school. I don't know why she's lying. I don't call him the Monopoly man. That's just juvenile. I said that one night. I just want him to leave me alone, dude. He's literally scaring me because he is trying. They are trying to get me to go crazy, or like King of the Skill said, kill myself. Doesn't anyone think it's funny that one of the little motherfuckers comes over to my live and tells me that shit? You know what? And it's interesting. He wouldn't say who's live or who were saying that and laughing because that's how scared he is of these people. So what the fuck do you think they're doing to someone like me? They'll do everything they can to character assassinate me. Which for the last few weeks, it seems like it's been posting my channel name and legal name on rape survivors, even though I don't have any violent criminal history whatsoever. Uh, Especially relating to women. You know, and they know that I've been falsely accused before because some of these people I thought were my friends, and I told them this crazy. I mean, I just shouldn't have messed. But when people don't let you know they're married, I'm not going to excuse it. I just wish I'd never ran into that person and gone through that experience, but I did, and it taught me a lot about. And then I started researching and getting all in true crime cases that dealt with false convictions and stuff. And so, them making these false allegations against me is pure hyperbole bullshit. It's hyperbole. It's just meant to make sensationalism. I have not messaged anybody on YouTube, specifically Dark Angel, Waitress for Jesus. Either one of them. The only way I've talked to, let me check my Instagram. I think I may have talked to Waitress on Instagram. I got to double check. But on my cell phone, no. Never talked to Waitress or that Dark Angel person on my cell phone. Never. Wow, real deal. So real deal. I mean, I guess there was no real deal. The real deal is MC and them's group. I'm gonna respond to Angel. Hell, he is making a thing acting like I'm, uh, you know, and coming to me saying that his shit's got hacked and people are telling him I did it because I'm Sargon. I'm Sargon on Discord. I don't have a Sargon on YouTube. That Sargon was in the Boom Boom Room Discords and everything else. So they know my Discord name. How easy would it be to make a YouTube name the same thing as my Discord? Not that hard. I guess I need to make an official Sargon. I'm not feeling that way, JM. I'm not feeling that way. But when when MC and them said that this is gonna get, I mean, the reason why I had police called before was because I expressed on live, I'm worried that this stuff is could, and I explained this to my psychiatrist, is me saying that I'm worried ever about getting like that in the future, threatening it. She's like, well, if you're saying it to like to you know, she's like, no, you're expressing it because of that online shit. She said, hell, if I 100, 200 people coming at me, you know, maybe it's not 100, 200, but it's about 30 or 40 at least. Hell, there's literally 30 to 40 always in here. Not saying that's the exact number. Not conti- Oh my God, Marty. Continuing the cycle looks like I enjoy it. So I didn't just do a live the other night called Panic Room Review where I didn't mention none of them at all. Have I not made videos not about them? And I had taken videos of shit they said about me down. Yes, I did. And they still couldn't stop. But when Fusion threatened me yesterday, or the day before, or whatever, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I will stop talking to you, responded. I'm going to put these videos back up. I didn't think I would have anything happen today, but to have somebody fake text messages like I sent them, yeah, that's big. That's big because that makes anyone who watches it like back when I was early on YouTube, I'd probably believe it. Just like I believed shit that wasn't true about man. Oh my God. Delilah, I did not send those messages. If you don't believe me, then that's fine. But know this, you ask God yourself one day if I sent those messages. I didn't. It happens every week, Marty. Huh. Well, yeah, they've sent stuff and everything else. Look, I've got the police reports and I have neighbors and everything else that have been noticing since this has been going on. This has been going on for months and they've just been turning up the heat more and more and more. I can't just ignore it, people, when someone, you know, calls and texts you. And no, we haven't had time to change our numbers yet. I've been having to take the house phone off the hook most hours of the day, and my cell phone just set to do not disturb. I'm not disrespectful and delusional. MC just told me he's been texting me as real the whole time. So either MC's lying or real's been with him on it. I don't know. But how in the hell do I text somebody that is saying they're real and then MC immediately calls and says, did you get my link? And I just got a link from real. I'm not delusional, Katana. Get out of here anyways. Why are you even in here? I'm not kicking you out, Delilah, but if you and your husband want to believe that I sent those text messages, then I guess we shouldn't talk anymore. And I won't talk about you. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but MC has been impersonating you. I'm not lying. Guess what I'll just do is I'll just have to do what Marty said. Although it won't be 2 weeks, Marty. Um, since school's so close, I might as well. Yeah. And I know no one will believe it, but yeah, after this live, that's it. Until school's over. Elix, I know I done messed up. I done messed up. I've given MC now all of my email addresses almost. I showed him all the YouTube accounts I had, which was only four now, was three. I created a new one this morning. It's going to be my Squarework official media archives, but might as well just put all those plans on hold. You're not making me upset, Delilah, but I could have sworn I've been texting Hunter now for months from the same text now number. And then the other day, you know, I get this message about something about hacking and stuff and everything else, and I'm like, well, I don't know anything about it, and I didn't see it because my phone stays on uh, do not disturb a lot from when I'm streaming, so I don't turn it off do not disturb. So when I checked, I had messages from a different person saying that they were your husband, and turns out now it was MC. So MC's impersonating your husband, trying to start shit between me and him, whatever. I don't know. I've never made any videos about Real Deal. I never had anything bad to say. I'm sorry I called your husband by his first name. I'm sorry. Well, from he needs to tell him to text me, hey, right now. Let me see which number it comes from because MC has been impersonating your husband somehow. And I find it hard he was able to do it the way he was able to do it and trick me into thinking it was him without his help, with all due respect, ma'am. I cannot believe this shit. And you lousy people have the audacity to start attacking my dad. My dad's a good Christian married man who doesn't bother anybody. Leave him alone. You guys make sure to do all your research on somebody before you target them, don't you? That's why I guarantee you have called somebody locally from where I'm from and even offered them money if they had information. I'm sure you did. Some of you when I had you added on my Facebook. See, you people, man, these people are invested to make money off this content. They've paid money into creating this content off of me. They are not just going to stop just because I take a break for 2 weeks. This is literally how they do their channels. I wasn't even going to go live today until I started getting phone calls. Like, I mean, You're a criminal, MC. You have committed stalking against me more than once. Like you've aggravatedly stalked me. You've done the highest form of stalking to me, both online and offline. Calling me if I'm live or when I'm not live, texting me from numbers impersonating other people that you somehow know I've got a good relationship with. That's another thing. How the hell did he know just that was the person to impersonate without help from y'all? No offense, ma'am, but I have to say it. It's not me being delusional. Don't try to, wow, somebody who's admitted from it first they're mentally ill, please don't fuck with me. Yet then they're going to call me delusional when I've recognized a clear manipulation. No, no, no. It don't work like that. Just because I've got some mental illness doesn't mean I'm fucking stupid. It's all right. You know, I've never threatened anyone. I've always just said, if you don't stop, please leave me alone. Like I'm going to report you or whatever. I may have said, threatened and said, like, you're going to go to the jail or county jail, not by me, but by police officers. And they want to take other things I say and they want to say, oh, well, it's a veiled threat or whatever. That's how they justify it in their minds because otherwise they can't, you know. But a veiled threat is somebody saying after you do something, you know that they're trying to compel you to do it or something like be careful walking around, you know, or you never know where you might run into me or something, you know, that'd be like a threat. I didn't threaten any of these people. And then I tell MC specifically 2 months ago, hey man, if I really offended you and hurt you that evening that he's so strong about, and I didn't bring your family in this first, you brought my family in this first, then you, dude, I apologize to you. Honestly, to the face, no sunglasses on, nothing. And you didn't give a shit. You didn't say accepted, not accepted. You didn't even respond. I don't think you did. I will be aiming this much passion towards that. I can't call the FBI on Sunday, Snowman. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody in the office on Sunday. And if they are, it's probably not the people I have to talk to. I gotta wait till tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta call the FBI. I mean, that's the only thing else I can do. That or the state police. I don't know what to do. All I want to be is myself and share content that interests me and interests others. And I thought the algorithm helped with that, but it's like the algorithm, I don't know, it took me somewhere first and then somewhere next, and then now I'm here, and it seems like I'm stuck because every live I end up going and doing most of the time, if it's not planned or created individually by me, it's set off by a chain of harassing and fucking with me events. So then I gotta go live because I feel like if I don't say anything in response to this bullshit, if I plead the fifth, although that's my right, but I'm not even in that type of a situation, but just as an example or metaphor. it makes me look bad. At least that's how my conscience feels. So I come and I speak up, you know. But some of this shit, like some of MC shit and other things that are out there, is meritless. It doesn't even, that's why I've never given some of those things responses. Some of those stupid videos, I mean, just stupid, you know. Well, maybe I will call him then. I just find it hard to see that he's the only one, and because there's a number that I've been texting, and I'll go all the way back, and someone's been texting me from that number, and they've pretended to be, and I say pretend because you know just too many inconsistent things, and then now they say they're this other number, and it turned out that other number was MC Llama Hawk then, who's now harassing my dad. He had already harassed my grandfather, and I guess he's mad because I said something about his wife, but I don't give a shit, dude. What you're mad at, you can get mad and say all what you want to say about me. Just don't create false shit. Don't impersonate. Don't harass me. And definitely don't fucking contact me anymore by tagging, calling, texting, whatever means. Do you understand what stop? Like, you're the red flag guy, the person that will do this shit to somebody that don't deserve it, who just piss some of you off. That's the worst thing I've done most is I've pissed some of you off through a lack of I don't know, understanding of what I meant when I said something one time or another. That's all I've done. And then there's been other times I've said things straight up that in the moment I said, like the cancer thing. And I felt really bad about that. And I apologize to people personally, publicly, everything. Crossed all my I's and made sure to dot my T's the extra mile on that one because of how bad I felt. But you people, you have no conscience to keep making this shit up. You literally have, if you do have a conscience, it's so clouded by your narcissistic self centeredness that you don't have any empathy for what I feel like. You don't give a shit. I gave a shit how you felt. Why can't you give a shit how I feel? That's all it is. That's all it fucking boils down to. Yeah, I gotta take my Tylenol and antidepressant. You guys are wearing on my nerves. And at this point, it's not fair. And it's never been fair. I mean, maybe in the earlier points, it was fair to say I was allowing it. But at this point, at this level, when you've literally been outed to be in a private live admitting that you just want me to go kill myself, you are sick. You don't have good intentions. D Holiday, I'm fucking neurotic, man. That's the word to describe me. I'm neurotic. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm anxious. I'm angry. I want to fucking scream almost, but or yell or run or like kickbox or kick a fucking training thing. Like I just want to get energy out. I'm gonna lead me out and lead us out, everyone that's watching this live, including the haters, with a prayer. Because when times are uncertain and you don't know what to do, prayer is sometimes the best answer. Lord, I come to you now just as I am, Lord, just how you made me, how my parents helped shape me. You know my heart, God. You know what I'm capable of and what I'm incapable of. You know what kind of conscience I have. You know everything that has, hasn't, or will have happened soon. Lord, I mean, it's my intention, hope, wish, I guess, that I'm believed, that my subscribers or people that watch me know that I'm not lying when I said I didn't text her, because I didn't. You know that I thought about when I saw those comments, Lord, and what I had said to myself then. And so, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, just as much as I do, that I didn't text her, Lord. Because of that, I ask that you make sure that nothing negative comes out of it, Lord, please. That's my one ask of you, if I'm even allowed to, if it's in your will, I mean. Father God, we ask you to watch over those that have been affected recently. There's been a lot of stuff happen over the weekend in the news. We've also had Veterans Day and weekend, and I've seen a lot of videos of veterans that brought tears to my eyes. And, you know, I more than likely would have ended up joining the military, but I didn't for some reason. And, Lord, I just ask you to please bless and be with our veterans, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, and help guide me through the rest of this, Lord, so I don't feed into it. Amen. Oh God. I'll be okay. I always do, even if it's, not as thrilling or happy yet. It's okay. Thank you all for hearing me. Appreciate every last one of you. Wow, that's really evil to say that. It's really evil. Well, guys, I'm gone. Y'all have a good day, rest of the day. Peace and blessings to all you and your families. All right. Have a good day.